Hello, Fabiano here from Radio C, and we're just going to take a quick look at how to flash a Naze Revision 6 board with Cleanflight, because it's not as simple as it ought to be. Right, I'm going to plug it in now for the first time. It's never been plugged in before, this particular board, and you'll see I get initializing device driver software here in the bottom right hand corner of my screen. It didn't used to do that, but it does now. On every single board you plug in, it will reinstall drivers. So you'll have to bear with it for a moment while it does that. Now, normally what we would do is we choose the firmware. From 1.11, this one, the Naze software does now work on the Rev 6. So this is COM port 63, 63rd one I've plugged into this particular computer. Right. Yes, thank you. Okay, so we're going to load the firmware online, as you normally would do. And then I'm going to click Flash Firmware, and it will contact the bootloader, and then it will fail. And this is just how it is on the Rev 6 board. It will fail every single time. If you take a fresh Rev 6 board, it will always fail. So, here's how we're going to solve that. Okay, so we're going to make sure the settings here are correct. We want Flash on Connect selected. We want the software loaded. I've got full chip array selected here. It doesn't really matter at this stage. And that's it. Next, we're ready to plug it in. Okay, so here we have a Naze Rev 6 acro board in this horrendous orange color. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug in the USB, but not all the way, just a little bit, so I can push it in all the way when I'm ready to. Then these are the boot pins here. And using a pair of tweezers, you can use whatever as long as it's metal, to short them out. And then I'm going to plug the USB in. And because Flash on Connect is selected in Cleanflight, it will take a moment, but then it will start successfully flashing. And as soon as it starts flashing, you can take your... there we go. As soon as it starts flashing, I can take away my pincers, and it's all done. So that is now ready to roll Naze board.